Now we must wait for people to show up.
So does mean I can vape until then?
No,
Why?
because this is still filming.
It's okay.
People can still see this later.
So?
Zachary.
Oh my gosh.
Hello. How are you? Just waiting for more people to get on. Someone really is acting bad. Oh, they left. It's hot in here. Isn't it hot in here?
It's quite comfortable.
Hi. How are you? You need to shave.
Shh. We're filming right now.
But you do need to shave. I don't like when you just chop off this area and leave all this.
I did it as a quick trim. He asked us a question, by the way.
How are you and Amanda? How are Amanda and Zach? I'm good.
I'm doing good. Mostly bored, but I'm good.
I've been anxious because of the whole house situation.
Yep. Trying to move.
Okay, I have to run to the bathroom. I have to run to the bathroom. Ask Zach questions. Just talk to if you can.
Okay. So what's going on? How you guys been with this whole quarantine thing? Right. Officially unemployed, but still have a job. It's weird. What's going on? I don't like it. I haven't been without work since I was like 13 years old, so it's bored and just constantly watching TV and playing games when I'm not outside doing work. Yeah, I'm getting paid. I get paid unemployment right now. I think I should be maxed out. I get like 900 a week. So, I'm making more unemployed than I was when I was working, but trying to get a house, it's not viable income, so I can't get my loan until I'm officially employed again. Right? Really, really, I mean, we're both coping with the
I'm back.
containment thing fairly well, other than being bored. I did get my stimulus check, but we're doing all right. You know, Amanda's home anyway, so it's really nothing different on her end, other than me just being here with her to annoy her all day. So, hi, Alicia.
Hey, it's been a while. My brain's like, Alicia? She hardly watches my live streams anymore.
She's busy. She has a life too. Can't blame
Yeah,
her.
I know. Hello, Chris. How are you? So we are up to do questions and answers. So if you guys have any questions for us about anything, go ahead and ask. I miss you, man. I'm sorry. Oh, I miss you too. I'm wearing the ring. See? I'm wearing the Majora's Mask ring you gave me. It has not been giving me hives lately, surprisingly.
And maybe you got over that allergy.
Let's hope so.
I mean, even if things reopen, the problem is with that is that it's still going to open up the chances of it spreading again because it's not completely eradicated. And as far as I know, it'll never be completely eradicated. So there's a chance with things reopening that it'll start spreading again and things will just close right back down.
Are you two having any strange dreams since the quarantine started? That's a good question.
No, I don't dream. I haven't dreamed in a long time as much as I wish I could.
I always have strange dreams, so it's really not unusual if I have them during the quarantine. So
Yeah, I mean, like for me, if I was to have any dreams again, like I used to, there's only. I remember when I was a kid, I used to see like the next day events and how I would screw up.
Deja vu.
Yeah, I would have deja vu dreams. I'd be like, all right, I did. Like I would like, once I realized it in real life, I'd be like, all right, I would freeze, and everyone would ask me what's going on. I was like, hold up. All right, this is gonna happen. This is gonna happen. What did I do to get screwed over? It's like, okay, I'm not gonna do that this time, and I'd prevent it, and I stopped having those dreams. So
Yeah, we
uh,
probably won't have a vaccine for this thing for another year. Probably. That's what they keep saying. I sent a few people to your Between Monsters and Men. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate that. That channel needs to start getting more popular because it's been like 3 years since I started that channel.
yeah, but you also need to do more things just because, not because suggestions.
I do more things than just suggestions.
When was the last time you posted a video on your Between Monsters and Men?
Yesterday.
Well, color me correctly.
It's my last video that I have had saved.
Okay, so there you go.
I do need to get back to work on it, but we're currently in the middle of moving.
It's okay. You have the internet. That's not something that's quarantined off to you.
I need my books. My books have more correct information.
You could also look up books online and then read the book online.
You don't do that.
You could.
No, you can't.
Look it up. They have YouTube. People YouTube books like that too. Try
Honey,
me.
not the books that I read.
Well, why don't you try? You don't know.
I have, because
Well-
I look online also.
Every day since this has happened.
Yeah, unfortunately, it will always be among us until a vaccine is officially found, which they are supposedly making good progress on. We will constantly opening and shutting down. Yeah.
Yep. Which I'm fine with. If I'm getting paid $900 a week, I'm good. Go ahead. I'll work for a little bit. Go unemployed again for a little bit. Work again for a little bit. I'm fine.
Except for that we're getting a house.
It's fine.
The Bell Witch, I remember. Yeah, I worked really hard on the Bell Witch one. The Bell Witch video. I did. You were there for that. You watched some TV with me on it. Some TV shows on it with me.
Honestly, I forget as soon as I remember certain things, so I have to jog my memory.
I get a feeling it will be a seasonal thing, just like other coronaviruses and the flu. Maybe it could be.
Yeah.
Just it came from a bat, so usually when stuff like that happens.
Has it been proven for a fact that it came from a bat?
Yes, it's been proven for a fact it came from a bat. And usually stuff like that, it doesn't really become seasonal. It becomes whoever gets infected. Can you let the cat out?
Come here, you. Now leave.
Why was it your fault that I was reported? Because if it was because you suggested it, I don't think it's because of that reason. I just think someone didn't like me at that one moment. Back when I got reported on Between Monsters and Men, you remember that?
I mean, you got reported on that a couple of times saying it was copyright when it wasn't.
Yeah. When it wasn't just copyright, they striked me.
Well, I'm just saying, like, it was something that didn't need to be.
Yeah. Hi, guys. Nice to see you together. God bless you so much. I just want to remind you, Jesus loved both of you. Well, thank you. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. How are you guys with the move? I'm very anxious because of reasons, and he's totally fine.
She doesn't want to move because she's also very comfortable where she's at, and any change in her lifestyle, which is also part of her habit that she's always had, any change, period, is just no unless she initiates the change. And even still, that change for her is really, really slow going. But with that being reminded, I gave her a whole year to get used to this idea, and she thought we were joking around about it. So
I didn't take it seriously.
yeah, and we were serious 100% of the time. But it'll be good for her because she is more than ready. Yeah, look at that face. She just doesn't want to admit it.
I don't want to move. I don't think we're ready for it. I still need to fix my teeth, and I can't afford it. We're going to be paying for a house.
Honey, we can afford it.
No, we can't.
Yes, we can. She looks off in the distance, says, "No, we can't." But we found out where we're spending money, where we shouldn't be spending money, and we could
And we
save.
still won't have enough money because we
We'll
still have to
save
pay the mortgage
$400.
and shit.
Even when we're paying for that, we'll save $400 still compared to how much we're
Mm.
spending. We're spending our entire paycheck every single time. Every time. When we could be saving $1,000.
What?
Try me.
Blanked out. Okay, I didn't know how. Okay, I shouldn't have recommended the Bell Witch. No, it was fine. I would have eventually done the Bell Witch anyways, so it's fine. I don't think they flagged me or striked me because of that particular video. They also striked me for a couple of other ones too, at the same time, and it happens for some reason. They strike people at random, and it really messes with people's lives since they work so hard on their channel. I work extremely hard on my Between Monsters and Men channel. I study a lot for my channel. And so when it got striked, I got very passionate about fixing that. So, yes. It will be exciting to paint your new house and make a new amazing bedroom.
I mean, our bedroom can't be painted because it's solid wood walls, floors, ceiling. So it's really nice.
It's about double my room, double the size of my room.
It's a little bit big, just a little bit bigger. We also have our own fireplace in the bedroom too.
Not like a real fireplace.
It's a gas fireplace, so it's a real fireplace, just not with wood.
That's if they don't take that with them.
They can't take that with them. It's attached to the house.
No,
It's
not.
attached to the house with a duct that goes out through the ceiling. They can't take the fireplace.
It didn't look like that.
That's the way that is, honey. I'm
It
sorry.
didn't look like that at all. It looks like one of those heater ones.
No, it's not what your mom has out in the living room. I'm sorry.
I miss seeing videos from you. Been a while. Yeah, sorry about that. Like I said, we've been in the process of moving, so I haven't been able to film anything.
Oh, did you see that? Oh.
You can read some books online, but not the books that I have.
Well, why don't you try looking?
I have. Would you stop? Well, this is not for arguing's sake. Hi, do you like Zelda? Yes, I like the Legend of Zelda series. Link is my favorite character.
And
They can't really see that.
it's called Get Closer. If you can't see, it's Majora's Mask ring.
Yeah.
From Alicia Bowman.
Yay to blogger bedroom.
Bigger blogger bedroom.
Bigger, but I can't see. I don't have my glasses on.
Would you like your glasses, dear?
No, I'm leaving them off because it does the shine with the light.
Okay.
So that's why I have to do this sometimes when I'm reading.
Focus. Concentrate. Orange juice.
Do you play Overwatch? No.
No,
It's not our type of game.
Yeah, it really isn't. When I first played Overwatch, I humored it because we have a friend who plays it, and she even got it for us, but we
just didn't get into it.
To me, it was too much of the same thing. There was no variety or anything. Other than playing different characters, it was just no. Warframe is where it's at for me, though. Not for PvP, but because of the customization and variety.
Has all the craziness been affecting your mental health? Yes, it has severely been affecting my mental health. I haven't been sleeping. I've been kind of getting just extremely anxious, which isn't good for my borderline personality disorder or my schizophrenia. So this move is definitely not helping me mentally.
It doesn't. No move helps anyone mentally.
You seem perfectly fine.
It's because I've moved. I've moved plenty of times. I moved a whole state away.
Okay.
Okay. This move that's 20
You've
minutes.
also moved across the country.
Okay, it's like, so I have way more experience than you. So yeah, I'm used to it. Simply to say.
Yet you haven't helped you once start packing.
Because you pack a certain way, and every time I go to help you pack, you're like, no. I remember when we moved the first time from down to Florida up here, I wasn't able to touch anything because I was just in your way, or I wasn't doing it right. So you know what? You do all the packing, and I do all the moving.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, who brought all the boxes downstairs of books that are too heavy for you to lift? This guy right here.
Can't you tell we argue a lot? There's like never a dull moment. The one good thing about the timing this month is that it's April and not December in terms of being early spring. Have you ever saw 28 Days Later? Don't watch unless you like zombie movies. Yes, I have seen it. Excuse me. I cried all day when moved like 3 weeks ago. I feel you, girl. Right? I really, really don't want to move. How has it been together a lot lately? How has it been to be together a lot lately?
I'm really just annoying her a lot, or just sitting on the bed quietly. It's one of the two. There's like no like middle ground.
I don't mind it.
I mean, I'm not minding it because I'm the one annoying you. I enjoy annoying you.
Yeah, next you won't do the moving, right? I don't understand the question.
It's not the question; it's a statement. Silly goose. It's like like I can't pack right, but now I can't move anything right either. So that's what he's saying. Like a guy will always mess up, and it'll never be the correct way. That was the statement. See, it's already coming. You were right. Right, nail on the head.
I want to move, but I like my home, but not the town. I like my home and town, and we're moving out of the town into a different town. And I'm not familiar with that town, and where our house is going to be in the middle of nowhere.
It's not in the middle of nowhere.
There's nothing around us except for a Dollar General.
10 minutes down the road, there is Main Street of Dallas.
Don't say that. You're not supposed to say where we're going.
They don't know the exact address. There's a lot of places 10 minutes away from Main Street of Dallas. Okay.
Don't give out.
It is. It's not giving out information. Anyways, guys, there's a lot to do. She's just comfortable where she is, and I understand. I was comfortable in Florida. I'm comfortable here because I know where everything is and was. And do I like the town? Of course. But am I open to moving other places? Yes. Why? Because life is short, and I'm willing to explore.
You're going to be close to me. Yay.
Yeah.
Still don't want to move to Dallas. If I had a choice, I'd move somewhere close by here.
Because she knows where everything is at. She's comfortable with the area.
Yeah.
But there's also a lot more things built in Dallas than there is in Ackworth.
I don't care.
Okay. Also, we'll be closer to Barrett.
Oh, no, we're not.
How do you know?
It's the opposite way.
It's still the same amount of time, actually, so.
It's not. No, it's not. It's not even close.
You're overthinking everything.
Hi.
That's really far away. Want to move to Norway?
That'd be cool, but...
Oh, so you're open to moving a whole country away.
Let me finish. I don't want to pack my shit and send it all the way there. I don't know how you do that shit.
I mean, you'd ship it there.
One day I may visit Atlanta if my friend winds up moving down there, so I'll get to see just how crazy it is in the city. It is very crazy.
I would, like, even regularly, I wouldn't, no. I refuse to go to Atlanta.
Except for when we had to.
Yeah, like, unless it's absolutely necessary, I avoid Atlanta. I avoid giant cities. Like, New York City was different in general, because I could walk everywhere easily. But, yeah, no, I don't like Atlanta.
I've got some things to finish. To get some things finished before dark. Please remember you can read books online. Only some you can. Not all. Not the ones that I researched from. And you...
No. Still need to try for your fans.
I do!
It sounds like excuses to me. She's gonna kill me after this
I'm
video.
getting so frustrated and angry right now. Like, my level of anger is getting close to my
instead
episodes.
Of fighting, just say, okay, I'll try.
No, I do!
So defensive. Jeez. Why are you being so defensive?
See, I'm getting red. You can tell I'm getting angry when I'm getting red.
That's an Aries trait.
Feels like years since I've seen you guys. Sorry, I've been in the middle of being very busy, and I even packed up a lot of all of my palettes of my makeup except for like a few. And I still haven't finished packing up. I haven't finished packing up a majority of this room.
Alicia, you're not helping anything. Be quiet.
There ain't shit out here. Don't let him lie. Told you. Hi from Trinidad in the Caribbean. Have a great day, you two. Hi! I would only ride the subway from the airport to wherever I need to go. I don't know where. I've never been to the subway in Atlanta.
I've been to the subways in New York.
I feel bad and good at the
Nashua.
same time. Rip Zach.
Rest in peace, Zach.
Yeah. He's getting there right now.
It's okay. I teeter on that blade every single day. It's fine. It's what makes life exciting. Never know when you're gonna die or not wake up the next morning. How you doing? Told you.
Excuse me.
She's not. Don't excuse her. She burps louder than me, and then when she does it in public, she blames it on me.
No, I don't.
Yeah, everyone looks at me, and you
Doesn't
don't.
mean I'm
you
blaming
don't-
it on you.
But you don't defend it.
Okay.
Yeah, you let me
So-
take. You let me take all the heat every time.
What do you want me to do? Like, hey, everyone, it's me, haha.
I'm just glad your family knows it's you.
Okay.
You're like your family just knows it's you.
Okay.
Yeah. You know you're a bomb.
I'm getting red again.
I love my wife. But like I said, this is how it's been. It's either I'm not bothering her or I'm bothering her. And this is what happens after a month and a half not working.
It's only been about a month and a week.
Feels longer. Yeah.
So, any more questions that we can answer for you guys before he decides to continue taking me off?
It's gonna happen anyways.
Any questions for him? Any questions for me? And it could be of anything. It could be about my mental health or real lives.
And sorry for not being on here as often as I used to be. I got a new job, so yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever had a seizure? Well, there was this instance back in 2009 when I had fainted at school, and my classmates told me that I was having a seizure because I was shaking violently. My nurse at the school nurse, said that I wasn't a seizure because of whatever reason, but she didn't see it happening. When I went to the hospital after that, they said that it could have been my low hypoglycemia. And then when I took my MRI, which was like a week later, which won't show anything of that sort by then, everything was clear. So I don't know if I really had a seizure or not. I think I did. I think it was just a small minor one. But yes, I did do a story time on it. So if you want to learn more about that and what happened during that instant, you can go watch that video. Have you still seen any of your friends, even though we're all, as yeah, they come over on occasion because they're not going out anywhere either, so
Yeah.
we're just not infected.
Yeah, and since they have a child, they are really trying not to go out in the public as much, and they're taking all the precautions. And the same here, when we have to go out, we're no longer going out together in public because that increases the odds of, even if one of us gets it, the rest of us will get it, you know. But if less of us go out when we need to get, you know, the necessities, it'll lessen the odds of us getting it.
What do you think will happen after the outbreak? And it's okay if you're not on here a lot. I don't know what will happen after the outbreak. I'm hoping that everything clears up and everyone becomes safe and that this virus gets more learned about and taken care of properly.
Yep.
Because although it causes less deaths than the flu, it's still scary that something like this is spreading as fast as it is and killing as much that it is. It's dangerous. I mean, you can still heal from it, but it's still a dangerous thing, especially for people who have bad immune systems. Like I have asthma, and I used to have bronchitis. So it's highly for me to get more hurt from this virus than him, who doesn't have asthma and hasn't gotten affected respiratorily before. So it's dangerous and it's scary.
Any news on setting up a wand shop?
I need to make more wands, and I haven't been able to. Um, all my stuff for that is packed away. I do plan on making a Etsy shop for it, but we'll see because this moving is really confusing my life right now. Do you think this is a bioweapon or no? I don't think it is
I mean,
because it came from a bat.
I mean, there's a lot of talk about it being possible that even if it did come from a bat, it doesn't mean that it wasn't first produced in a lab after it was on a bat or anything. But it's strange to see how something like this was so infectious as fast as it was and how quickly it spread throughout the world. The spread rate is ridiculous. Is it not the fastest spreading virus that we've seen in our generation?
In our generation?
Well, or sorry, I used the wrong term. The past 100 years.
I wouldn't say that since we had the influenza during this 100 years. No, that was in the 1912s, I think. We still had the swine flu that passed, but went through
Yeah, but
really
still,
badly.
did the swine flu pass through, like, get people quarantined and shut down many countries? Did it spread as fast as this one? Because I mean, like, this is crazy fast. And at the same time,
1918. I was close.
So-
I really didn't think I was going to get that close to that.
yeah. So in the past 100 years, to me, from what my knowledge is, I'm obviously lacking the knowledge, but is it not the most infectious disease that we've seen that spreads and ravages the entire world?
I don't know. I'm looking it up now because now I need to know. All right. In short, I hear that things will reopen, but the continuous social distancing, and there will be probably another resurgence before a vaccine is found.
Oh yeah, I can almost guarantee that. And at the same time, when it comes, I understand why they're having to reopen things because people still have to pay their bills. They can't just shut down, and stop people from paying their bills because everyone still like, where's people getting their money? Say if you own a home, but you're letting people rent out that home, and that's your only source of income, period. Or you own a couple of houses and that's your source of income, all of a sudden they're not paying because they're out of work and they can't afford it because unemployment isn't giving them enough, if they even have unemployment. How are you going to pay your bills? It's like the government can't shut down. It's how they keep the money flow and the money value high enough, and how we can still keep global trade at a good standpoint to where we can get the goods that we need as well as other countries.
Well, I don't know if it's the most infectious one, but it is on the list of one of the most infectious ones. Smallpox is next. And the plague. The malaria. um, I did see something. Wait. Where am I? I did see something that has been found to help mitigate the symptoms and even shorten the duration, have seen positive results, which is good. At least they can use that until a vaccine is found. Apparently, nicotine helps, from what Zach says.
I'm not sure how true that study is. I just saw a quick report, like something that I saw, so like scrolling through my phone, saying smokers have a less likelihood of contracting the virus because when they smoke, it kills off a lot of the cells and the
I don't know where you're
I
at.
think the disease as it's trying to infect you doesn't mean it can't be absorbed through your eye stills, but if it goes into your respiratory system, it has a high chance of being killed off. So
I have never seen a virus like this before, except in movies.
and in games. Do you know Mike? I don't know. I know Mike's. I know a lot of Mike's, but I'm not sure if me and you were talking about the same Mike.
I don't know who you're talking about. SARS and MERS are very similar to COVID-19, except they are supposedly more deadly, but somehow they didn't spread as much. SARS virus was pretty bad too.
So I mean, probably because it didn't spread as fast, it wasn't as infectious as this, because this is also not just spread through respiratory, but through your eyes as well. So even if you're in the same vicinity as someone and you're not wearing protective glasses and they're infected but don't know it and they breathe, if any of those cells touch your eyes, you're not going to feel it, but if it touches your eyes, you're automatically infected. And if you don't have a good immune system where it can fight it off before you start
It's not airborne, Zach.
Yes, it is. You can breathe in someone's cough and then
if it was airborne, a lot more people would be infected.
Why do you think there's a 6-foot rule distance, honey? It's not for you touching them. It's for you breathing in the vicinity. It is airborne. It's not something that can last long in the air, but you can still be around someone who is coughing or breathing, and if they are sick, you can get sick too.
It's for coughing.
So it has airborne. It just can't spread through the air without someone coughing or breathing.
The virus that causes COVID-19 is mainly transmitted through droplets, generated from when an affected person coughs, sneezes, or speaks. These droplets are too heavy to hang in the air. They quickly fall on the floor or surfaces. You can be affected by breathing in the virus if you are within 1 meter of a person who has COVID-19, or by touching a contaminated surface and then touching your eyes, nose, or mouth before washing your hands.
So if you are breathing, you can get infected. It's still airborne to me. Doesn't mean you're going to get sick by being outside, but being around someone who is potentially sick or is sick, you have a chance of getting sick yourself. So to me, that's airborne.
There is a weird fake movie about the virus. Yeah, there's a one that is like zombies or something. There's a one that's called that. Inhaling it causes it. Get off my screen. What does it mean? Yeah, coronavirus. Zombies. Sorry.
Corona zombies. All we need is a lime and we'll be fine, guys. I'm telling you.
Okay, I guess you are right. It is airborne. Coronavirus likely can remain airborne. It doesn't mean we're doomed. Get off my screen. Get off my screen. Get off my screen. Get. Alright. The virus is in the neighboring city near me. 105 cases, I think. Another possibility I've read about that the pandemic will end by herd immunity, which apparently happened before. It's possible, but it's dangerous doing herd immunity. I heard that I think in Europe they want to do it. I don't think it's. I don't know if it's a smart idea because just because you have it once doesn't mean you're going to become immune to it next after the second time. I mean, I've heard people get it again. So it might not be a smart idea because you might not become immune to it. Like I said, people have had it and then had been contaminated by it and they were sick again. So it might take a lot to be immune to it. But it's not like a cold or a flu where when you get it, you have like a couple of days where you're immune to it. You can get it again. Bye. Stay safe too. Any more questions before we get off? Because we're going to get off in like 2 minutes. I was newly diagnosed with schizophrenia, so your videos helped me a lot. Well, I'm glad they've helped you. So yes, 2 more. Now 1 more minute. Yeah. Now 1 more minute. Did you see that?
Yeah, the clock went backwards.
I was like, nope. So any more questions that we can answer? Excuse me?
All day, man. All day.
It keeps swallowing my spit. Sorry.
Yep. She has plenty of Lyme, so we're good.
What?
You ain't got to worry about the virus. You got Lyme.
Just got back to the East Coast on voluntary flew from Hawaii Airlines.
I'd stay in Hawaii.
Might not be able to afford it.
If they were in Hawaii, could you not afford it? Because I can't afford
Not
to
if
go.
you spend all the rest of your money. One day, a video about the difference between schizophrenia and schizoaffective and your experiences would be good if you want. That's a good idea. That means I have to research it. The differences between the two. If I remember correctly, there's not a big difference between the two. It's basically schizoaffective. You have a
A lot of
mood
symptoms.
disorder along with it.
Yeah, you have a lot of symptoms that schizophrenia gives you, as well as some other symptoms that don't sit with schizophrenia. So it becomes schizoaffective. I remember us talking about it with her doctor. So
But I'm schizoaffective with depressed type. So a lot of times people are schizoaffective by bipolar, but I'm depressed type. That means I get depressed heavily, pretty easily, pretty quickly. But I also have borderline personality disorder, so that doesn't help.
Hawaiian is barely
Hawaii
surviving.
is barely surviving. Have you ever traveled to Europe? No, we have never traveled to Europe.
I've never been outside the USA.
Me neither.
I mean, I want to one day, but yeah, probably not going to happen.
All right, guys. So that is it for our questions and answers. So we are going to probably head off and continue watching the shows that we were watching.
Back to my animes.
Back to Outlander, because I need to finish the series.
I've been binge watching animes. I've watched probably like 20 animes in the past month and a half, easily.
So yeah, I hope you guys are staying safe and having a good day. Bye.
Bye. I just got here.
I'm sorry, Matt. Bye.